Hello students, I'm Yogita. Welcome to this learning session. Our subject is psychiatry nursing and today's topic is phases of nurse-patient therapeutic relationship. So we already discussed, we already studied what is therapeutic relationship, the relationship between nurse and patient which is mainly used as a part of their treatment. Now here there are four important phases in a therapeutic relationship. Pre or interaction phase, orientation phase, working phase and termination phase. Now pre-interaction phase. Here before the nurse meet the patient, how she has to prepare herself. Here nurse need to prepare herself. Nurse must understand about her own strength and weakness, her potentiality, gather the information of patient, because nurse should not have any prejudice about their patient, or else they should have that non-judgmental attitude. So nurse need to prepare herself for these interactions, like having a detailed information of a patient, collecting the background of a case. She must aware about the case history. All these preparation what can be done by the nurse. Also nurse must understand what is her level of understanding, what is her level of anxiety or fear, or else how she can able to cope with this therapeutic communication process. Definitely nurse can encounter some problems like anxiety, fear, yeah, a lot of stress. In that case she can overcome with this problem, and by speaking with her supervisor, yeah, taking help from her peer group. She's taking an opportunity to explore herself, yeah, verbalize her feelings so that she can take the advice and she can prepare herself by doing self analysis. So this will help us to finish this pre-orientation, pre-interaction phase and get ready for this therapeutic communication. Next is orientation phase. Now in orientation phase, here the very first time nurse and patient will interact. Now here definitely nurse will have her own ideas about the patient and patient will have their own imagination about the nurses, but here a rapport has to develop. Nurse has to communicate, start talking to a patient. Now immediately in this orientation phase, you cannot go and tell the patient, okay, tell your problems, I'm here to listen your problems and solve the problems. No, a disclose will not happen. Okay, you're not supposed to do the disclose. Even you're not able to do that, as well as patient will not have that trust to speak with you. So here basic rapport has to establish. You speak about yourself, you explain the procedures, you give introduction about yourself, and you ask with the patient to speak about themselves. This is a way that you develop the interaction, this is a way that you develop the talk, so that both of them will understand each other. They develop that relationship, trust will build, a confidentiality will be built. Now definitely we can find certain problems here, like a nurse may not so happy to receive the patient. Nurse may had her own ideas which may not met. Nurse might be disturbed with her own what is the personal problems, or patient may testing the nurse whether I can trust this nurse or not. And person patient may have some kind of psychotic behavior, or nurse already may decided that yes, I am going to talk to a psychiatric patient. So with that attitude she may approach to a patient. So these all problems can be encountered, but definitely you can overcome with this problem, because in this orientation time you need to give enough time to each other to understand each other, give a respect, non-judgmental attitude, accept the patient exactly what they are, and be genuine with your patient. You have to show that honest interest and be an active listener in this group. So this is a way you can do this introduction phase. Then we will move to the third phase, that is called working phase. Now here this is the phase where actually your therapeutic communication begins, where you understand the patient, you set the goal and you start working on that. You wanted to bring changes in a patient thinking pattern, or you wanted to bring some changes in behavioral aspects. So whatever you want to do, that implementation, that planning strategy can be done here. You are the right person who has taken care of your patient and want to want to get these changes in your patient, and you're doing that, you're trying hard for that. And also you are receiving a great support from your patient in this process of communication. Patient is happy to talk to you, disclose will happen, they are revealing the matters, trust, confidentiality will be maintained. Now what the problem can face? Now problem like like you may develop problem with the time. You may not find sufficient time to interact with the patient. Environment may not be so comfortable because you may not able to provide a physical as well as psychological privacy, and chances are there like nurse has got her own life stressors. She might be tired with her own life problems where she is not able to focus on realistic goal. And very important that here how to overcome. Here you set the realistic goal with the patient, give a good explanation to your patient so that they'll aware about the procedure, aware about the therapy, a theoretical what you're doing, as well as a nurse must express her fear, a stress, anxiety level with the superior and take the help from the superior or else with the peer group so that she will have a self analysis. And this is the way you overcome your problems, and so that you will have a fruitful working phase where what you decided to do for your patient you are able to do. But very important phase is phase 4, that's called termination phase. That means you are going to end this communication. How? All of a sudden you can't say tata bye bye I'm going. No, you need a preparation for that. From few sessions, a few weeks, you need to prepare yourself, because in the process of therapeutic communication you should not be depend on your patient and patient should not be depending on you. You are developing a very pure trust basis nurse patient therapeutic relationship. There is no way to develop any kind of friends, yeah, close relationship. So you need to prepare yourself, you need to train your patient how he has to deal with this problem by his own. You need to teach your patient how he can improve himself, his self confidence, self esteem has to be enhanced, and nurse needs to be prepared herself emotionally that you cannot get the feeling that you are detached from your patient and you should not feel very sad and very low. And also patient should not feel very sad that he is separating from the nurse. So these emotional factors has to be maintained, emotional conflict has to be resolved. So for that a preparation is required, and whatever the goal you planned, that has to be achieved, and expecting for the good result of a patient, as well as nurse should able to cope with all these emotional factors and stand in firm in front of patient to give him a right advice and guidance towards this termination phase. So gradually they are developing this phase and finally they can end the program of therapeutic communication. So this is what called a phases of therapeutic communication. I am summarizing here. Mainly we can see 4 phases: pre interaction phase, orientation phase, working phase, and termination phase. I hope you understood. I'll see you in next class. Please keep reading, take care of yourself, and I say thank you. Bye bye to all.